Aquarius, welcome to your May 2019 reading. This is Mermaid Scales Tarot. Sorry it's been taking me a while to put these videos up. I'm not a full-time reader. I do have a full-time job, so I do appreciate your patience as I get these uploaded, Aquarius. I really do. So there's a few things I'd like to go over before I start with your reading. This is a general reading, okay? So this is not going to cover every single Aquarius on the planet. I only pick up on the energies that my intuition provides me along with my guides. So messages are needed to be heard by the people who need to hear them. So those are likely the energies I'll pick up on during this reading. If this doesn't resonate with you, Aquarius, please check out your rising, moon, or Venus signs as well. Another thing that I'd like to explain is that energies are interchangeable. So I could be picking up on your energy, Aquarius, and Aquarius's energy that needs to hear the messages, or any cross-watchers that are watching. Welcome. If you're watching for an Aquarius that you're involved with, it could be that I'm picking up on your energy as well. So take whatever resonates with you. Again, leave what doesn't resonate with you. Because I'm picking up on so many different energies, I'll be saying things such as, for some of you Aquariuses, or this certain group of Aquariuses, and that's your cue to just take what resonates and to leave what doesn't, okay? The last thing I want to explain is that please don't get hung up on the gender of the cards. Every individual has masculine and feminine energies. So don't take that so literally, okay, Aquarius? Alright, let's get into your reading, Aquarius. So, as I was shuffling your cards and getting into your energy, the image I saw was rippling water. So, Aquarius, you could be doing something in May that is going to have lasting effects, and it's going to kind of surround it. It's going to start at you, and then maybe it's going to go to someone else around your family, your members, your family, friends, co-workers, romantic partners. Something you're going to do, Aquarius, is going to kind of have a rippling effect in the month of May. It's kind of what I'm getting for some of you. For others of you Aquariuses, it could be a bit of a time where something's kind of disrupting the flow of your vibe. So, if you drop a rock in the water, it kind of starts, affecting the flow. And so something may be coming into you in the month of May, Aquarius, that might be affecting that. So we're going to get into it once we deal out the cards, but I also like to see, energies through colors, and the colors I saw you, Aquarius, I actually picked up on too, and it was purple and silver. So silver to me is a feminine energy kind of color. It represents intuition. It represents your dreamlike side. It represents your visions, what you see when you dream. So Aquarius, I would have paid attention to my dreams the month of May. I think they have important messages with them when you're dreaming. So I don't know if you have a dream journal or if you remember your dreams after waking up, but I believe Spirit's trying to tell you something in your dream. So I would keep an eye on that. Another color, so purple, I see you really coming into your... So purple is a very regal color. It's something that's represented by... In the olden times, only royalty wore purple, right? So I think you're coming into your power, Aquarius. Whatever you're starting that's kind of having a rippling effect, it's going to bring you your power. Either you're taking your power back, or you're coming into a position of power. I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to pick up on what we see in the cards, but those are some messages for some of you Aquarius as I'm kind of picking up on your energies. So again, take what resonates, and cross-watchers, if that resonates with you as well, take it. If it doesn't, check it. Last thing I'd like to explain now that's coming to my mind is that I understand that this is the middle of May, so time is fluid as well as energies. So this could be happening to you now in this reading. It could have already happened to you, or it could happen to you in the near future. It depends on where you are energetically when you're watching this. It also, if you're into astrology, it kind of depends on the decans of when you were born in the month of, ending of February or beginning of February, excuse me, that's Pisces, or the end of January. So let's get into it, Aquarius. Let's get into your reading. Please provide a card for Aquarius to start out their reading for May 2019. I'm sorry if my throat chakra is a little bit blocked, Aquarius. I am a little bit affected by the moon. I am a Cancer sun with an Aquarius moon. So I definitely feel your energies, and when it's usually the moon, it gets a little difficult for me to express my emotions, but don't worry, Aquarius. I've done everything. I meditated before your session. So we're all good to go in regards to that. Please provide a card for Aquarius. Nice, Aquarius. Okay, let's get started. There you are. Okay, let me move this, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, so far you're looking good. You got the Nine of Pentacles as your overall theme for the month, and crossing out to the star, which is you, Aquarius. I would like to say that this could very well go two different ways. I'm picking up on two different energies here, which are going to have sub-energies, but for most of you, this is definitely either finance related or romantically related. It could also be family related, I'm seeing as well. But definitely with the Eight of Cups and your consciousness of what you see and what's crowning you, you're searching for something, Aquarius. You're definitely leaving a situation, or emotionally leaving something to go find something else that could give you that fulfillment. And we'll see exactly what that is when we get into the clarifiers. But overall, Aquarius, May looks like a great month for you. So let's see what impact you will make. Please provide some clarifiers for Aquarius for May 2019. Please provide some clarifiers for Aquarius for May 2019. Please, there we go. Okay. Oh, Aquarius. Okay. Alright, Aquarius, so let's get started on your reading. Hello, Aquarius. Sorry about that. I didn't like the way the camera was being, it was kind of invading my space, and I didn't like the way the cards here were organized, so reorganized, reshifted. Thank you for your patience. Let's get on with your reading. Sorry, yeah, the moon's kind of getting me all crazy, like crazy paranoid. Not paranoid, but having things particularly. Alright, so Aquarius, it looks like you're in that time. The month of May for you is where you're finally going to regain your own independence, your own stability, through your own means of taking care of yourself. I believe, with all the cards that have been in this reading, it looks like you may have been carrying a lot for another individual. I'm seeing it could be in your family. For those of you who this resonates, it could be with a husband or a wife or some children. And you've been putting off taking care of yourself, Aquarius. You've been investing too much time on others. Specifically in your family is what I'm getting up here. And the month of May is for you to finally realize that you are worth your own effort, Aquarius. You are worth your own effort, time, energy. You are able to put work into yourself, and you shouldn't feel selfish about it, Aquarius. I think deep down for a while now, you've always known that this was the case, right? Your intuition has been trying to tell you something about it. It's been trying to tell you that you shouldn't feel bad about having your own independence, Aquarius. It's telling you that you don't have to feel like you're being selfish for sacrificing yourself for others all the time. Your intuition's trying to tell you that it's time for you, Aquarius. And I do believe, you know, with the High Priestess as well, you could be an Aquarius, Pisces cusp. But like I said with my vision, Aquarius, I think your dreams are trying to tell you something. Your dreams specifically, I don't know if you had dreams within the month of May or you're going to, where you wake up and it just stuck with you throughout the day. Maybe you're the type of person that doesn't usually remember their dreams, but for some reason, some message really stuck with you. Aquarius, I don't know if you have a dream journal, but these dreams are trying to tell you something about yourself. How you shouldn't feel guilty for wanting your own independence, your own stability in your life. And knowing that you have every opportunity, every potential to do it, Aquarius. You don't need anyone else. You yourself are very powerful on your own. You have a lot of influence. You have a lot of, you know, eyes on you that respect you. You just need to see it for yourself. And if you do take care of others, Aquarius, I'm seeing that it is time to start either, you know, if you're worried about stopping, you know, going over to see someone specifically in your family all the time, or just having them always on your mind, I need to do this for them, I need to do that for them, they're going to be unhappy with me. Aquarius, you're giving up your own energy too much, okay? And you know this deep down, but you're just afraid that if you stop caring for this person, or if you stop caring for these friends or individuals in your life, that you're going to be, you know, alone, or that you're going to be uncared for. But Aquarius, even if it's the case that when you stop taking care of these people I'm seeing, or a person specifically, and they just have nothing to do with you after that, you don't need those people in your life. You don't need those people in your life that depend on you for everything. They need to start taking care of themselves. And Aquarius, this is the month where you're learning that, you're realizing that, and you're going to shine brightly all on your own. So the challenge that's crossing you, Aquarius, this is double, okay, the King of Swords is your energy, Aquarius, and the Star is your energy. So Aquarius, regardless of gender, that you have the King of Swords energy. You're ready to cut out what's not working for you in your life. You're ready to restabilize your life to where you're only going to accept what is worthy to you. You're only going to take, you know, charge and do what's right for yourself. And you have to believe in yourself, Aquarius. You know, you have to keep faith that this is the right thing to do. Don't let others be, oh, Aquarius, you know, but you still have to do this for me, or what were you going to do without you? You have to stand strong. You have to speak your truth. You have to know what is right and what is wrong. And who knows that better than the King of Swords? Maybe the Queen of Swords, but you know, the King of Swords is about having and maintaining truth, and having and maintaining routine, and cutting out all the crap that does not fit them or benefit them. And it's not in a selfish way, Aquarius. I feel some of you are going to be like, wow, but that sounds so selfish. It's not. It's not selfish to know what's right for yourself. It's not selfish to know when you need to give others space and when they need to give you space, Aquarius. For some of you that I'm picking up on, this person that you might be worried about, who, for those who are married, this could be another air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or they can have it in their chart. You're hoping that they will let you be independent, Aquarius, that they will let you make your own decisions without, you know, sometimes the King of Swords, and specifically it's more so on the reverse, so luckily it's an up, but for some of you, I'm getting this King of Swords who's in your life, for those of you that this resonates with, he's very much, you know, acts like the judge and you're the jury, right? That he gives the final rule while you just give him, you know, some ideas of how to solve it. But you're knowing, Aquarius, that, and you're hoping that he'll come around in order for you to, you know, stay within the relationship. And this is vice versa too. This could be a, you know, for those of you who are masculine or have masculine energy, this could be a feminine energy that has the King of Swords energy, who just constantly thinks they know what's right. And you're healing from that, Aquarius. You're healing from not being so dependent on their opinion. All right, and that's for some of you. Check it if it doesn't resonate. But mostly I'm getting that you're healing and you're becoming into this, you know, you have to be in, you're confident in yourself, Aquarius, in order to manage this Nine of Pentacles High Priestess energy. This is very, very powerful energy. This is not, you know, something that's a page with a two of whatever. This is very powerful potential that you can step into, Aquarius, of knowing what's right for yourself and being comfortable with yourself and your surroundings that you worked hard for. Don't let doubt block you, Aquarius. You have, you know what's right, and you're doing the healing in order to be more confident within yourself, to do what's right for yourself, and to start acting, you know, speaking your truth, saying no every once in a while. If someone in your family is like, oh, Aquarius, I need you to come here immediately and take care of this, be like, I'm doing something right now. I'm resting. I had a long day at work. I can get that some of you have been working a lot. If it's, you know, not taking care of people in your family, which I get a strong energy for, but also working at your job. You don't want to, sometimes you just want to come home, get in your pajamas, sit on your couch, read a book. You don't want to, you know, start doing everyone else's chores just to make their life easier. Some of you Aquarians, I'm really getting that a lot of people depend on you. And it's time for you to depend on yourself and to be happy with choosing yourself sometimes over others. There's nothing wrong with that. So what's crowning you, Aquarius, and what's in the consciousness is moving on. And so I'm picking up two different scenarios here, so take what resonates again. Some of you, you have the Ten of Cups, you know, emotionally, as if you have the family, you have the kids, you have, you know, you support your family very well. And this could be, you don't even have to just be, you know, a mother. You could be supporting your own parents. You could be supporting somewhat your siblings that, you know, rely on you, Aquarius. Maybe you have some family members or friends moving in with you because they needed some help. They needed some stability. They were going through a hard time. So you're like, yeah, of course you can move into my house. Or yeah, of course you can be on my bill for a couple months on the phone bill or whatever. And you're realizing, Aquarius, that something's missing. You know, you have the foundation of a stable emotional happiness, but there's something else. Something else that you know is going to give you your 10th cup. You're at your 8 cups. And again, notice how this is at night with the moon, Aquarius. Messages are being told to you in your dreams. I can't emphasize it enough, and that's what I'm hearing. Dreams. Dreams, Aquarius. Please pay attention to your dreams. And again, I know some people don't wake up and remember their dreams, so maybe get a journal, Aquarius, because something important is being communicated to you. And it's something about solving your emotional unfulfillment. So some of you are moving away from the dependency that your family has on you, or you have on your family. It's time to set off on your own, Aquarius. They can take care of themselves, okay? They can provide for themselves. It's time for you to start taking care of yourself, and that's what's going to give you the complete emotional fulfillment. For others of you, now I'm getting this clearly, and this is a new download. Some of you might know that you're financially stable, and you're single, and you've been happy, okay? But you want to move towards a family, Maybe you got out of college, you started working, you know, straight out of college, haven't been interested in dating, you've been having fun. I'm getting that specifically for people, a small group of you Aquarians, that's the exact scenario. And you've been working the same job, you've been getting promoted, you've been achieved that own financial independence, but now you want a person and a family to start sharing that stability with. That's for very few of you. But what I'm really getting is walking away from the codependency with the family situation, friends, or even a spouse, a husband or a wife. Or maybe even some of you have some children that are young. I wouldn't say very young like a literal child, but I'd say between teenage, young adult. And you're worried that without your help, they're not going to survive on their own. But Aquarius, they need to start growing for themselves. They have to learn for themselves, or else they're never going to learn. They're always going to run to you for their issues. They're going to always run to you for their problems that need to be solved. And that's not giving them the skills they need in order to succeed in life. That's for a very small amount of you. Please don't throw me shade in the comments, okay? I'm just the messenger. This is what my intuition's telling me. It's time to let go and move on to what makes you happy, Aquarius. So yeah, in the bottom, 10 of Cups again. So, you know, it's really emphasized here that there's a family involved, okay, in this situation. Again, check what doesn't resonate. If I'm not picking up on your energy, check your rising, Venus, or moon readings. Or I can pick up on your energy in a different week or month. But for a lot of you, this is family related, okay? For some of you that resonated with moving on from the family, it's time to take a leap of faith. You've been so secure with taking care of others, you've been so secure of having others depend on you, that you know through your intuition of the High Priestess and your longing with the Eight of Cups, that's time to try something new. Maybe you want to try something where you want to travel. You want to pack up your things, you want to book a trip, and you want to get away for a while. Move on, you know, let your family take care of themselves. Maybe you've been planning a while to do this trip, Aquarius, but what's been holding you back is your worry of not being there for your family, or not being there for your friends, or not being there for your spouse. But deep down, Aquarius, you need to take this leap of faith, okay? You need to take this leap of faith for yourself and for the other people. If you're worried about how others are going to, you know, be affected by it, know that it's for the best for them too. They're going to start to be independent, Aquarius. You're a very independent person. And a part of you, because I have an Aquarius moon, I totally understand, and I'm an Aquarius dominant. You need that independence in order to be happy. A lot of signs have other needs. Aquarius, you need to walk that own path in your life. You need to march to the beat of your own drum. And you're, again, with the white dog here, that your intuition is cheering you on. You know you are going to have to take this leap of faith. Yeah, some of you, I see a lot of hiking as well. Maybe when you're feeling overwhelmed by your family or by your friends or whoever this 10 of Cups is for you, you go on long hikes, you go hiking to clear your mind. But Aquarius, I'm getting that it's going to be long, it needs to be longer than a hike, okay? For others of you, that was resonating more with going towards a family type of life, those very independent Aquariuses currently, you're ready to take that leap of faith to start planning a family, to start settling down. You have the wealth. You've been promoted. You're very happy, you know, financially, but you want to start that family life. You're ready to start having a family. You're ready to start providing. So there's a very vast, different two groups of you that I'm picking up on, but both groups need to hear these messages. Sorry, move some cards. Okay, in your recent past, Aquarius, yeah, the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. So this, all the work and effort you've been putting in to either taking care of your family or at work, you've been working overtime, has been stressing you out, Aquarius. Luckily, this is in the past situation, right? So this is something you don't really have to worry about any longer, but this is, you know, because you worked so hard, because others depended on you, it came to this realization of needing that independence for yourself. Maybe you're thinking of even working towards, or for some of you older Aquarians, you're working towards retirement. The Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess most definitely combination could be working towards retirement. And you're worried about when you're going to retire. Don't worry, Aquarius. The more you worry, the more you'll block yourself. Okay? And I know that's easier said than done, trust me. But you've been putting yourself, you've been working hard, you've been concentrating, you've been achieving, but it's been keeping you up at night. How much more do I have to work before it's enough? For those of you who have been, you know, providing for your family, it's been too much, Aquarius. Some of you, I'm getting that you work and you provide, and then you show up and your family or your spouse or your children are like, well, that's not enough. That's not enough. You know, maybe you started doing a routine. I can get some of you are taking care of your parents. And maybe you do some things for them, like pick up their prescriptions, and they're not very thankful for it. And that's what's keeping you up, Aquarius. You're like, dang, I worked so hard and it's never recognized. What else do I need to do? But Aquarius, this is the thing. Some people are never going to be satisfied, okay? Some people are just used to taking, and never giving. Whereas the Aquarians I'm picking up on, you give and give and give. It's time to give to yourself, okay? This is a past influence. This should be behind you. Either you can go through this now, like I said, time is fluid, and if you are, it's time to put this overwork, mental stress, physical stress behind you. Okay, so Aquarius, in the near future, double Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is usually, this is water energy, specifically Cancer. You might have Cancer women or Cancer divine feminine energies that have a big influence in your life. That might be able to help you guide through this transition, Aquarius. Maybe this Cancer, you know, this Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or they could have it in their chart. Maybe you need to learn something from them, okay? Because as some people, and it's very true, the Queen of Cups is very giving, very nurturing. But she's also staring at her own cup, right? She's looking at the cup she's holding. And yes, for some readings and interpretations, this is her looking into her intuition, right? With the High Priestess, your intuition's telling you this, Aquarius. But she's focusing on providing, in this specific reading, providing for herself, nurturing herself. Okay? Others of you, you're going to be putting on this Queen of Cups energy. You're going to listen to your intuition, go deep into your intuition, maybe during the full moon of Scorpio that's coming up very soon. I think tomorrow. You're going to go into your intuition, you're going to listen on it, and for the first time, Aquarius, you're going to take your mind out and start acting on what you feel is right. You're going to take on this Queen of Cups energy and start giving to yourself. The Queen of Cups, she is very psychic. You could be developing your psychic abilities, Aquarius, at a very fast rate with the High Priestess as well in your reading. You could be awakening within your dreams of these messages coming to you, or your intuition is going to be on point in the future of the May month, or the month of May. Jesus. It's okay to let your emotions run the show sometimes. You don't have to be so strategic in everything you do, Aquarius. You need to feel, and what your feelings are telling you is that you're unfulfilled with the situation where you're at currently. You're going to discover this, Aquarius, by listening to your intuition. Yeah, so you right now, Aquarius, where you are and how you view the situation, you're at the Four of Wands in the World. You're stable, Aquarius. You've provided a stable foundation for your family. You have a stable foundation for yourself. You just need to let those wings fly the heck out. You might need to take a leap of faith and recognize and do something that's a little bit out of your comfort, because once people become so dependent on you, in a way, you become dependent with them. And it's time to close out that situation, Aquarius, and start something new. Whatever you've built for your family, for your friends, for your, spouse, they're fine, Aquarius. You're in every bit of position right now to take this leap of faith and to close out that cycle, to begin something new for yourself. You're completely fine. I feel some of you are doubting that. I feel some of you are like, no, but my family, they need me, I need them. No, Aquarius, they're fine. They have the Four of Wands. They're stable. They have a very, very beautiful foundation that you built for them. It's time to close it, Aquarius. It's a chapter of your life. It's a very big chapter of your life that needs to come to an end, because a very big new chapter is going to begin. Okay, so Aquarius, the energies around you, and this is what I take as influencing factors, okay? There's a couple situations I'm picking up here. For some of you, whoever this resonates with about, the dependency, they're going to be a little confused when that big coin and the gates are opened by you, Aquarius, is not you being the gatekeeper anymore. They're going to have a little bit of a rocky start at first to recognize, oh, I don't have Aquarius's dependency anymore. What do I do? Well, what do? They go inside and figure it out for themselves. They get past the illusions, past the fear, past the anxieties of not having you there, and they're going to lead to their own Ace of Pentacles through their own way without your help. Some of you could be dealing again with a Cancer or Pisces, or you could have a Pisces Aquarius cusp. But for others of you, they're going to find, by going, like I said, it's the same thing. By going within themselves, finally not having Aquarius to be a crutch through their lives, they're going to go within, dispel all the illusions that they can't do it without you, Aquarius, and make it their way down the road to their own beginning. Like I said, Aquarius, this helps you and them. For those of you who need to hear that, it helps the both of you, or all of you involved. It's going to be scary for them, yeah. But the moon still has a light, okay? They just need to follow that light through the dark at night. They can do it. There's two roads in both of these pictures. And they can do it without your constant guidance, okay? And your highest hopes is that you're going to be able to balance this abundance that you're going to receive by being independent, okay? You're going to come into this Empress stage in your life. And so, for the divine feminines that are resonating with this, so the Aquarians that really identify themselves with feminine divine energy, a lot of this, this reading is kind of gearing towards them, but that doesn't mean it's only for them. Your highest hopes is that you're going to be able to balance your family and yourself, or your friends, or whoever this reading resonates with you about the codependency. You're going to provide in your highest hopes for yourself and others without worry, without feeling like you're going to topple over off of that, what you think is an unstable foundation. And Aquarius, you have every bit of chance to succeed in this, okay? You have the abundance, you have the abilities to provide for not just others, but yourself. And, if you go down this path of listening to yourself and your intuition and start relying on yourself and giving yourself the same rewards you give others, you're going to be in this Empress state. Some of you could have Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn in your chart. But your highest hopes is being able to balance the abundance that you give to others and yourself. That's really the message I'm picking up here. For others of you, this is a mother situation. For others of you, you could be taking care of your mother. Okay, the Empress is a mother in life, and it could be a Taurus or a Libra. I know earlier I said Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, but you know, this is the season of Taurus right now. So we're in very high earth energy, but yeah, the Empress is Taurus and Libra, but I was getting very strongly in earth energy. Maybe your mother is an earth energy. You're worried about, you know, taking care of her and yourself. They'll be fine, Aquarius. They'll be fine. You can balance this in a fair way where it's not all or the other. Yeah, and your deepest fears, like I said, this Queen of Pentacles, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe, so there's a few situations I'm picking up here. For some of you, like I said, if this is a mother situation, your mother could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you're afraid that by finally going off on your own and doing what's best for you is going to hurt them. It's going to hurt their heart. Again, only keep what resonates, chuck what doesn't. For others, you're worried that if you're not focused on giving that abundance to others, that it's going to leave in a devastation, a heartbreak. Or people are going to start walking out of your life, or they're going to break your heart, or you're going to break their hearts. Like I said, Aquarius, if that's the case where they're upset that you are starting to focus on yourself, you don't need them in your life. Okay? Those are not the people, that's not the energy you want in your life. It's selfish energy, and no one wants to, you know, that's putting you in a position to be taken advantage of. Sorry, Aquarius, I felt a sneeze coming on, and I sneezed. I didn't want to sneeze on your reading. But anyway, for others of you that was working so hard, just got out of college, you know, or out of apprenticeship, or whatever it was, internship maybe, you're afraid that if you don't keep your eyes on the prize of constantly being financially focused, that it's going to lead you to your own heartbreak, your own downfall of whatever you've been working so hard for is going, you know, you're going to lose your job to someone else. You're going to lose that position. No, Aquarius, I know this is your fears, right? So you need to give to yourself, okay? I can see you've been putting work. You don't need to be afraid of that. You need to express, you know, your freedom of not just being enslaved to wherever you work and thinking that the only way you do well is if you do 110% all the time. That's not a healthy situation. That's not mentally healthy for you. Or emotionally. So don't let that be your focus, Aquarius. So for the outcome, so I know I did a reading that had this combination. I believe it was Libra. So if that rings anything to you, keep it. If it doesn't, check it. But it was in a different position. But anyway, so there's two things that, or not just two, a few things that this could be. And I'm picking up on different energies here. So for some of you, you're finally going to slowly, in a very beginning, start the process of taking care of yourself. And by doing that, you could start beginning into a new creative venture. You could start being, you know, if you're a painter, a writer, you're into music, dancing, maybe you do crafts like knitting or sewing or pottery or things like that. You're going to start developing a hobby that's going to emotionally satisfy you. And it's going to be a project that you're going to be proud of. And, you know, it's going to be a small start. But once you start focusing on yourself, Aquarius, that's when that inspiration will pop out, which could lead to even more and better in the coming months of June and July. For others of you, when I was speaking of, for a family with kids, maybe you have young adult children, or maybe children, or even teenagers I'm picking up mostly with. And you're going to watch them grow into their own independence when you stop giving in so much to them. They're going to start being, they're going to start growing and evolving to being their own adults. Maybe they both have earth and water in their charts. They could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But once you start, being your own independent self, they'll learn their own independence and start developing their own skills for their own needs to prosper. Another thing this could be, Aquarius, is in the outcome is that an offer is going to come to you that's going to inspire you to do something else with your life. It might be given to you through work, but I'm seeing more through a friend or a family member. An opportunity to begin something new. Remember, with the world, to close out the old and begin with the new. And these are going to be beginning little baby steps, but they're genuine steps, okay? There are going to be opportunities to begin something that's tangible and something that's going to keep you happy. Alright, Aquarius, so let's get started with your oracle cards. I mean, Aquarius, you're in a very profound month, if not of the last few months, definitely maybe of the year. So let's see what the angels have to say for your monthly guidance. Okay, Aquarius, joy and acceptance. So joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. Ooh, let's get that into focus. Okay, joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. Okay, so Aquarius, in the past you were in this energy of worry, strife, working hard to the bone because you felt like it wasn't enough. Now is to accept more joy in your life, okay? Now is to go into your feelings and to be, deep in your feelings. See the ocean there? And be playful and be open to, accepting what there is to come from you starting to be on your own. The dolphin's a very free-spirited animal. The dolphin, once you become free-spirited, the devil's not here, but once you break those chains of the codependency you have with your family or whatever the situation is, you'll start to feel more happy, Aquarius. You'll let yourself go, and not go in the sense of, gaining weight or whatever like that. But go as in, feel free to make the decisions without feeling like others have to be involved all the time. And acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So I'm reading this in a few ways, Aquarius. Accepting the fact that others can be fine without you. You've been an angel in their lives, Aquarius. But it's time to let them go and accept the fact that they need to evolve on their own path. They need to start taking care of themselves. And once you let that happen, they'll evolve to their highest potential. Accept that you can't control everything. Accept that you have done everything you can and now it's your time to start doing stuff on your own. Okay? So let's see what advice the angels have for us. Spirit, please provide an advice card for Aquarius for May 2019. Please provide advice for Aquarius for May. Oh geez, they want to talk. 2019. Get us a card for Aquarius. Ooh, okay, too much. Too much. Well, no, actually. Okay, I'll take 3. So reconsider, no, not the right time. So before I even pull clarifiers, Aquarius, I feel like you're doubting this message. If you're doubting it because it's not resonating with you, you know, then chuck it or wait for another video to upload because I may not be in your energy. If you're doubting it because you're afraid of letting go, this is not the right time to doubt it, Aquarius. Don't doubt it. Please reconsider of maintaining that dependent relationship or feeling like you need others or that others need you. You know, that this is not the right time to continue that cycle. It's time to break the cycle and start anew. Okay? You know, I don't even feel like I need clarifiers. It's so clear. So, well, okay. I will pull one for one message, and that's... I'm going to pull one for reconsider. Please provide some insight, angels and guides, into the reconsider for Aquarius. What do they need to reconsider? I feel like I said it already, but just to have the most information for my knowledge-seeking, knowledge-giving Aquarians. Please clarify, reconsider. Please clarify, reconsider for my Aquarians for May 2019. This one wants to go. Yeah, so Aquarians. See how this is in the energy of others? Please reconsider that once you leave, others are not going to be stable. Please reconsider your doubts that by you doing your own thing, it's going to provide instability for them, or that it's going to mess up some foundation that you've already had in your life that you've worked hard to build. Reconsider that. I'm getting that strongly for some of you. It's like almost as if you want to go out for yourself. You want to do the things you enjoy doing without thinking of others, but it's like you've almost been doing this for so long, it scares you. But reconsider that, Aquarius. It's not going to cause a shift of foundation without you there. You've built it, it's strong, okay? Let's get some crystal energy. What crystal energy is going to guide Aquarius through the month of May 2019? What crystal energy should Aquarius keep in their hearts and their minds and their soul for May 2019? Please provide a card for Aquarius, May 2019. Spiritual or religious community. So, angel light. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. So, Aquarius. What I'm getting from this is a few things, okay? One of it is that when you go off to be on your own, find like-minded people who aren't going to hold things against you for doing your own thing, for being on your own path. Find like-minded people who are on the same vibration as you, a high vibration, that they can accept in you for who you are without making you feel like you have to prove things through tasks for them. You need to find people who are on the same high vibration as you. For others of you, you need to find people that will help you grow into that Nine of Pentacles High Priestess. You know, if that Queen of Cups, that be resonated, who you know, a water sign that has the Queen of Cups energy, listen to what they have to say. Listen to your dreams. Your dreams are very important at this time, like I've said multiple times. They have information that will help you spiritually evolve. Okay? Others of you can be joining a hobby that's, you know, within the metaphysical, so such as, you know, other tarot readers or other light communities that will help you with your growth. If you decide to take on a hobby that's, you know, something of the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles that can help you, you know, evolve that skill, try to find other people that have the same sort of spiritual psychic development. Some of you are very psychic. I'm already picking up on that. And your angels are calling you, your dreams are telling you to evolve with that. Okay. Let's get a message of abundance for Aquarius, or how they can maintain or keep an abundance. What message of abundance do you have, Spirit, for Aquarius, May 2019? Successful funding. Okay. So, I believe someone else got this, I'm not sure, I can't remember, but your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God. Okay, God could be spirit or whatever you believe in, Aquarius, that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Aquarius, your people, whoever this resonated with you, for, you know, who you feel like you have to provide for, they're taken care of. They're fine. I can't emphasize it enough. Go ahead, knowing that you're, you know, for some of you that are parents, know that your children are fine. It's time for you to fly off for your own, okay? You're being guided to take this new spiritual step and this growth to your own independence, okay? You don't have to worry about providing anymore, Aquarius. Provide for yourself. And you will have the, once you start realizing that and accepting that, you will start to find other ways to successfully fund yourself. But the people who you're worried about, they're fine, Aquarius. Even if they act like they're not, even if they're gonna, you know, kick and scream at first because they don't have your dependency, they're fine. So for some of you that really need to hear some love messages that's been on your mind, let's ask the angels, what love messages do you have for Aquarius? Ooh, that one wanted to drop. Okay, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So some of you may be calling in your soulmate. You haven't had the time to really pursue them because you've been taking care of others and you've been working so hard. But maybe there's been someone in your life that you've been thinking about a lot lately, that you've been imagining being with them, that you've been, you know, songs remind you of them, words remind you of them, events remind you of them, and that helps calling them in, Aquarius. For those of you who doesn't have anyone in their life, they're coming. You're coming into your life. You just need to be open to receive. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, separation. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. So again, you need to separate yourself from whoever. For some of you that did resonate with this being a partner or a spouse, you need to separate yourself so you guys can build a stronger foundation and not have to be so codependent with each other. Maybe some of you Aquarians, this relationship was just not working out, okay? Ooh, can't pick it up. And that's why you're walking away. Because you're emotionally fulfilled from this. And that's why separation is needed. Okay? Some of you needed to hear those messages. And finally, for my animal spirit deck. What animal spirit will be guiding Aquarius through the month of May 2019? Okay. Whew. Right. So take the lead and see the big picture. Aquarius, take the lead to start being yourself, being dependent on yourself, giving to yourself. It is time to stop wishing, thinking, knowing, and it's time to start acting. Once you start showing others that people can start being dependent on themselves, they're going to see that and be in awe of you, Aquarius, and want to do it for themselves. But you have to see the big picture. You can't just look at it as a subjective thing. Oh, my family, oh, this things. This is bigger than that, Aquarius. This is your spiritual growth, your spiritual abundance, as well as with everyone else's. Okay, Aquarius? See the big picture and then take the lead when you're ready. But Aquarius, I feel like you are ready. It's just a matter of being confident within yourself to know that it's ready to take the first step. Alright, Aquarius, that was your reading for May 2019. If that resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe and comment below. Aquarius, you have the potential to be independent. You have the potential to arise to that power, and not only that, but inspire others to do so, like that rippling effect. Thank you. Love and light. Bye, Aquarius.